Hey guys, what's going on? With holiday 2020 approaching, today I'm going to tell you about the kind of gifts that you should not buy for your Chinese friends. I mean, your friends who were born and raised in China, as well as those very traditional Chinese Americans. So the first category is the ones that carry derogatory or even offensive cultural implications. The first one is green hat. I know this is not green, but you should never ever buy your Chinese friends green hats. By green, I mean from light green, so even yellowish, all the way to dark green. So anywhere within this spectrum. So why is green hat such a bad thing to Chinese? Apparently in Chinese culture, someone's wearing a green hat equals that person's cheated by his or her husband or wife. I won't tell you when and why wearing a green hat became a taboo in Chinese culture. Actually, not many Chinese knows the origin these days, but I can guarantee you nobody would do that in mainland China. So the fun thing is, if you have Chinese friends living in Boston, you would never see them wear Celtics hats. So likewise, Chinese who go to St. Patrick's celebrations, they would not wear green hats. Actually, this is a good authenticity test you can give to your Chinese American friends. You can say, hey, I give you $10. Would you wear a green hat in Chinatown for an hour? Or you can increase the bet however you want. The next gift you should never buy for Chinese friends is chrysanthemum. Yes, I mean those flowers. So for example, if you're going to a Chinese friend's graduation ceremony, opening ceremony of his or her business, you might want to buy him or her some flowers, but you never ever buy chrysanthemum because that flower symbolizes death. Yes, at Chinese funerals, people would buy the family those flowers. The next gift is medicine. You should not buy medicine of any sort that includes vitamins, nutrients, or whatever you can buy at places like GMC. Yeah, apparently medicine symbolizes sickness or at least bad luck. I know you probably would never buy medicine at gifts, but just want to make sure. Okay, the next category of gifts you should never buy for Chinese friends is those that carry bad homophonic meaning in Chinese. So the first one is clock. In Chinese, sending somebody a clock is 送终, which means you send somebody to death. Who would like that? Alright, the next one, Asian pear. Yeah, I'm not even sure how many of you would know where to even buy these fruits. So in Chinese, pear is li, which has the same pronunciation as separation. Yeah, you should never buy these for your Chinese friends. Next one, umbrella or san in Chinese. It has a very similar pronunciation as separation as well. So we don't like that. Those are the gifts you should never buy for Chinese friends. And then next, I'm going to tell you a relatively subtle rule that you probably want to follow when you send Chinese friends gifts. So apparently the only one I'm going to tell you is try not to send anything in a set of 4. I know today there are a lot of things that are bundled in a set of 4, like glasses, cups, but if you can, avoid set of 4 because the number 4 has the same pronunciation as death. So the Chinese don't like that. Okay, what I just told you is just a rough guide you could follow when you're deciding what to buy for your Chinese friends for the upcoming holidays. I wouldn't say every single Chinese doesn't like those gifts, but maybe you can find a good time to try your authenticity test. But just to be on the safe side, avoid those gifts, okay? If you have any questions about gifting to Chinese, comment down below, let me know. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next episode.